Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. We are in my messy garage today and we're going to start a new project. It's a 1960 Falcon and currently there is no engine in it. It does have a 3-speed manual transmission, just kind of hanging in there. But the engine that I pulled out of my 67 Falcon recently, this 200 cubic inch 6 that had the tri-power on it, you really can't tell with all the chains and everything on there blocking it, but that's going to go into this car. And it's going to be a involved project to do it. The transmission, I don't know if it's any good or not. I do have a bell housing that came with the car, and I spent, I guess, 3 hours with this in the ultrasonic cleaner, getting all the gunk off, making it presentable and usable. There is a new clutch, new throttle bearing, but the job stopper is the pilot bushing. Transmission goes into the crankshaft on the engine, then you need a special pilot bushing that I don't have. I ordered it last week. It's supposed to come in today, and if that comes in, then I can actually start the project. But I did get the car moved into the area of the garage here so I can work on it. I'll give you a quick walk around. This is not my car. I'm just putting the engine in for the guy that bought the engine. Interior is in rough shape, but it is a 1960. The car itself is in good shape. I don't know when it was painted. Dark blue, and it's either light blue or silver. Does have some damage on the door here, passenger side. But from what I saw underneath, the car is in good shape. Got a brand new radiator. And I don't know what else I can tell you. I'm hoping that the engine mounts, the spacing is correct. I don't know yet. There's the mounts that came out of my 67. Looks like that bolt there goes on an angle, this mounting bolt. And this car looks like they go straight down. So I'm going to look in the trunk and see what kind of engine mounts are in it and if it's what I can use or what the story is. Because that could be a job stopper also. Got the trans yanked out and I spun it around and sanded off the rust from where the pilot bearing goes here and sanded the rust where the throwout bearing goes there and wire brushed the splines for the clutch. So that's done. And I got the hood off the car. One of the neighbors came over And we just did the same thing I did on the 67. Picked it up, set it on the roof. It's good to go. So now I'm going to run up, see if my pilot bearing came in at O'Reilly. And I'll probably stop over at Tim Horton or Taco Bell. They're both right up there. I'll be back in a few. I thought I'd give it a test fit to make sure that the motor mounts are going to fit the car. But it needs to go in on an angle because the header's still on it. And I'm just going to have to wait till I get the trans so I can put the whole thing in an angle. So it was worth a try. Now I get to take it back out. The pilot bearing goes right there inside the crank, and it centers the input shaft of the transmission. It's 10 after 2, and according to O'Reilly's, when I went up there, they said it's going to be around 4:30 before that part gets there. So not much I can do. I just have to wait. Then I'll have to wait a little bit more. While I'm waiting, I'm going to scrape some of this crud off the trans because I need to see if it's going to shift through the gears or not. But it is a disgusting mess here. I'm starting to get oil all over now. I'm gonna take a break from this. I got some of that tarp mess cleaned up. Feel compelled to do some more cleaning on this. I did find out that the levers do work. It seems to go into all the gears. So I'm going to pour a little gas in this container here. I'm going to use that to help clean it. Yes, I do have the door open. You don't have to worry about that. Probably wouldn't hurt to open up the other door though, would it? Okay, I'm not going to get real carried away on this. Probably already did more than I need to. I just mainly wanted to see if the trans would go into gear. And it seems to. Well, it did. You got to make sure that the one is, or they're both in neutral before you can hit there. That's second and third. gotta get neutral. There's neutral. And then you can use first and reverse over here. So they're in neutral right now. This has yellow paint, says OD3-D or 0, something like that. All right, so now I got a lot of the scum off. Take a microfiber towel and wipe it a little better here. See a part number CODR700. It's either a 5 or a 6-A. So it's a 1960. I'm thinking I'm done with this. I think that's above and beyond what needed to be done here. Probably wouldn't hurt at all since I'm above and beyond to drain the fluid out of it and replace it. All right. I'm calling that done. Okay, this pilot bushing came in. It's the wrong one. The hole is too big in the center of it. Now, when I ordered the part number 690-033. And they came in, it was a package, it had 6 nuts in it with that number. They weren't pilot bushings. So the guy looked it up and he saw that the number was an 039. So he ordered that, it came in, it's the wrong one. So now the right one is supposed to be there tomorrow at 4:30, if it's in fact the right one. So I can't do anything. That's going to be the end of this episode on Dan's Messy Garage of putting a tri-power 6-cylinder engine into a 60 Falcon. Please stay tuned to my channel and come back for future episodes and other videos. Bye.